fun.
Thank you.
So, tell me, you guys are here in Orange County at the Garden Walk.
The Garden Walk.
How did you end up here in this great location?
A great location. Well, it's great that you asked that because we were looking all over Orange County for places that had high turnover traffic, a lot of tourists from out of town. What better place than Disneyland? So we found a place about 10 minutes walk from door to door.
Nice.
We're right across the street, and we just get a ton of traffic. Great selection of restaurants. That's the reason why we chose this area, just for that very reason.
And you guys have parking.
We do have parking. First hour is free. Second hour we validate, so we definitely cover your stay and your play here with us. So yeah.
Cool. Now, how did you get into escape rooms? Like, what made you interested in starting your own company, doing this here?
It's great that you asked, because Mission Escape Games was originally founded in February 2014 by my good friend, I've known him since college, Derek Tam. He is actually an avid escape room player, but more importantly, he is the co-founder of Mission Escape Games. So he reached out to me, I congratulated him, and he congratulated me on my wedding. That's about the time that we actually started talking about things. And we decided, yeah, he's at a point where he wants to expand his business. And 2 years later, here we are. We're here at Anaheim, California, at the Garden Walk. So.
Now, when you started playing escape rooms yourself, like how did that happen? You just find it and go, oh, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't know what to expect, like everybody else, or were you like gun ho? And how many? You said you played a lot.
Yeah, I've played a little over 60 games now. I would say that compared to you guys, obviously it's nothing in comparison.
That's a ton though. 60 games is a lot.
Right, it is, definitely. You know, it's great that I had that experience, but I would love to go play more. But my first experience was because of the interest that I spurred with starting the business. So this was, like I said, 2 years ago. When Derek first reached out and said, hey, I want to expand, I said, well, what is this? I had no idea what an escape room was. I heard things, and I immediately thought it was like a haunt. So I immediately thought, okay, it's got to be scary. I'm a little hesitant and reluctant to do this, but I jumped in, took a plunge, played my first game, and absolutely loved it. And so that's the reason why I decided this is definitely something that I can see myself doing. More importantly, bringing a great entertainment experience to other people. And so it started that discussion, and here we are. Like I said, this was a 2-year-long process, but we're very excited to be here.
And you said that you were afraid it was going to be scary. Now, do you plan on having a scary room?
We do. We are opening up our horror-themed room very soon. And then followed by that, we're going to have a bank heist, hopefully shortly after that as well.
Awesome. And your room is really high production value. Like, there are a lot of different games out there and a lot of different styles of games. And I know that you're right by Disney and by theme parks and in California, which is like the entertainment capital of the world, basically.
Right.
Like, you've got a designer that works with you to make this all so immersive because it's just beautifully done.
Yeah, well, that's...
Talk a little bit about how you make it so gorgeous.
I got to give credit to Derek for coming up with the creative process behind it, first of all, because once you got that laid out and the puzzle design, the gameplay, then it's a lot easier to kind of put the aesthetics on top of it. And then obviously we work with very close friends of ours that are scenic painters, set designers, contractors, carpenters, everyone in the trade that knows how to do specific things that we can't do, right? So we were very close to certain friends, and they've been able and gracious enough to lend us some of their skilled work, and that's how we've been able to provide such high production value.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I would love for you to tell everybody when and how they can book a game with you, because they should. You guys should book and come play this.
Yeah. You can go to our website. It's anaheim.missionescapegames.com. The booking is there under missions. But more importantly, you could always give us a call, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions as well. So.
And do you have any restrictions, game, like age, amount of people in the room, anything like that?
So our maximum on public games is 6 people. The reason why is, say for example, you and your husband wanted to come play, and there's a group of 6 people outside. We could easily fit all 8 of you guys. But to respect your space and theirs being paired up with complete strangers, we want to make sure you guys are comfortable. So 6 is the max for public games, but for private games, we're more than happy to make some exceptions and actually increase that, because you guys are now already comfortable with each other, so you guys should be perfectly fine. As far as an age restriction, there's no age restrictions, but we do have a small age disclaimer. If you're under the age of 16, then you do need to be with a paid adult, just because there may require a little bit of some facilitation with the games.
And you also are open for corporate bookings, correct?
Yes, very much so. Great for team building. As you guys would already know, this is great for groups, communication skills. And so we do have corporate events come through quite often. Another reason why we chose this location specifically, because the Anaheim Convention Center is right here. And so there's a lot of corporations that do come here on a monthly basis, and so we want to make sure we cater to that, but like I said, more importantly, provide such great experience for people to foster that team building environment.
Awesome. And last question, if you could give just one word of advice to people who want to go out and win at these escape rooms. They're coming here, they want to know what's the key thing, the main thing they need to do that's like the secret.
The secret. If it's one thing, obviously a lot of people are going to say communication.
Communication.
Right? Communication is going to be the key, because especially if you're paired up with groups in a public game and you don't know them, you got to break that communication barrier. So you got to feel comfortable saying what you found, or just doing things when you're solving a puzzle, because if you keep it to yourself, then that can make it or break it for your team and their success in breaking out or escaping. So communication, definitely.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and put that link down in the comments below, and go ahead and check out their website. Are you guys on social media too?
We are, yep. All the social media outlets, so Instagram, Facebook,
Perfect.
What's the other?
Instagram,
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter,
Yelp,
Periscope, Yelp. There's like a million different social
There's so many nowadays. But it's always good to be on all of them, right? So yeah, we're trying to find this.
So follow these guys on social media, follow me on social media, and give us one of these, and subscribe. Thank you guys.